You ain't never been a skate town. On national, you know it go down.
Kilo Ali flow. Look, from the east side on a Friday night, met a bunch of to the Golden Glide. Lows and highs.
Miami has become the greatest football team.
I showed you and I vibe, take a few. Like Tupac, I seen a bunch of mean guys in the band.
Well, if there's a city that knows the proper way to smash a guitar, it is the city of rock and roll. Man in the footsteps of rock legends of the past, another one has been shattered to pieces before kickoff here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Miami Dolphins and the Cleveland Browns. On one sideline, look at the head coach of the Dolphins. His guy's still perfect, a third of the way through this season at 6-0. On the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Browns, Kevin Stefanski. These guys mired in a losing streak, hoping a trip home is going to help them snap out of it.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
With Brock Heward and I'm Kate Scott. This is Jason Sanders on to handle the opening kick. And we're off on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60.
Throwing to start this game. That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Hey.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now for the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Ohio State. And this is going to take him up and across midfield. There's the opposing 45. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
And the Browns, first down.
Ready,
First
go.
and 10 at
Ready.
the 45.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Well, if they keep this up, Brock, they might just keep us all guessing all game long if they're pulling out plays like that on this opening drive.
Yeah, I love a jet sweep on the opening drive because it stretches that defense horizontally, gets their eyes going east to west, and you know some vertical shots will be coming.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Looking out of the gun, Sanders. Knocking this one off to Judkins. And he's tackled for a short gain. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Lofts it deep right side. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. Matt Prater on for the field goal try. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. Prater puts it through. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
The Browns have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. Taj Washington on the return. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. They're brought out by the 2nd overall pick back in 2021. Now in his 5th year out of BYU, Zach Wilson.
And there's certainly still people talking about the game. The buzz is real. He posted unbelievable numbers last week. Even his passing numbers continue to rise league-wide. He reached heights rarely flown to in league history. It took volume, sure, to get him there. But all also an eagle eye to see everything out there perfectly. He and the rest of us, we can only hope that he comes close to seeing that kind of production today.
And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Pushing the pace right away to start the game.
And the Dolphins first down. A gain of 9 yards.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line with defense all over this one.
No gain.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 47-yard line.
So now they're going to throw with Wilson. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. They got 21 yards on the play. And it's going to be first down Miami.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. If you get explosive plays, those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Achane, a first down carry. He's got it in the red zone. And he will take it in. Touchdown Miami. The Dolphins finish off their opening drive. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins won up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Head coach Kevin Stefanski readying the Browns for their next series. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
Ready? Cougar 19.
The 45-yard line.
From the pistol, here's Judkins. That's good for a gain of 5. It's Kader Kohu up to make that play. First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
Come on,
Brings
come
up
on.
2nd and 4.
Another one for Judkins. Now danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Set.
Another gain to Judkins. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. 2nd down now, they need 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the
Over the gun, here's Sanders. Gets him on the end route. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Sanders going to look to throw. Some trouble on the Dolphins get him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
on for the field goal. A 36-yard attempt.
Prater puts it through. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
One of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Hardy on the return. They Things going well so far. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Dolphins send a running back, Devon Achane, getting back to work. And that touchdown on their opening drive, more of what we've come to expect from him this season. You can see he's one of the league's best at finding the end zone thus far. New set of downs for him from the 31. On first down, they're going to start out with Achane. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Wilson to throw it. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Third and long for him here. Finds its target. That's Hill. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
2 yards. And the Dolphins, first down. First and 10.
There's Achane at the middle. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
He was brought down.
Offense working quickly.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
Shotgun snap for Wilson. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. A big play. 23 yards to move those chains. They'll come up on first and 10.
Dolphins, first down. It's a gain of 20.
To throw. Here's Wilson. Escapes the pocket. That one connects. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
From the red zone on first. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Dolphins take a 7-point lead in the first. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns and this running back headed back out for a new series. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They'll begin a new drive, first and 10. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
That's more of the catch out left. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. Markers are reset. Here we go, ball with the 44. To the air on first down, Sanders. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. This line puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Second and 4 at the 38-yard line.
Sanders setting the pass. Finds him over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. All set now, first and 10.
15 yards. And the Browns, first down.
Come on.
First and 10.
Judkins running between the tackles. And he swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Zach Sealer there to bring him down. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. To throw now is Sanders. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
76.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's caught by Tillman. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's another Browns 1st down.
Shotgun handoff here for Dunkins. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. And this is going to fall incomplete. Well, they made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. Now it's 3rd down.
Jack Panther.
Brings up 3rd down and
Here we go,
7.
Jack. Bronco 80.
Now Sanders. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. And he hits the extra points. A little surprised they wouldn't go for 2 in the tie, but at least he made it. So the lead falls to a single point.
13.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Hardy on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. And they sure looks clean throwing that football last drive, didn't they? That's something we've seen from them early in games throughout this season, Brock.
Sure has been part of their game plan. Get that passing game going early, pick up some mo, while both teams get established. Most weeks, well, we've seen it pay some pretty good dividends for them, too.
He's going to be stopped right around the 37. Wilson moving fast here.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. You can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
On the stop. Taken down back at the 34-yard line.
Wilson now. Forced out to his right. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Now Wilson on 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Browns are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Sanders back to throw. Shoves him off. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Browns 1st down. Handoff now to Judkins. And he'll pull his way in for a 4-yard pickup.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they had the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
And the Browns 1st down.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Judkins up the middle. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You say that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. 3rd and 2, Brock, as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football in Huntington Bank on its way. 3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Come on. Hey! Cavalry Lions!
Here he is on 3rd and short. He finds Njoku, complete. And he gets this forward to the 19. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down.
From the red zone now. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Hold the ready.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
RJ Mapu there on the coverage.
Cowboy 80s.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Looking for... And the Dolphins are going to get to him. And he is dropped. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Here we go.
Here's Sanders now. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete. So they're going to be facing 4th down coming up. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. It's about 43 yards for it. Prater puts it through. And they've taken back the lead.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points in drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range. He's delivering.
Washington now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Miami set to take over once again on offense. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead.
Let's go now. Let's go.
First down throw from Wilson. Downfield, this finds Waddle. Running down the left side. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
You know, Kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
3 yards to go.
Throwing is Wilson. And he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins get some late points and the lead. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins jump in front now by 5. Sanders all set to send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. The Browns going on offense here very late in the half. And we're a shade away from 50 seconds to go in the second. And it is enough time to put something together. From the gun, Judkins. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory. Sanders going to throw here on first. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Throwing again here, Sanders. A little screen pass for Judkins. He dodged the tackle. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
65.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Check.
Looking inside the red zone. Throws caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
With a gun, here's Sanders. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up third down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Third and short here, Sanders. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone, incomplete.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
So close to the end zone, but with time winding down, they're going to try for the field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hand. Prater puts it through, and that trims the lead to just a couple.
I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half. Here's the final play of our first half. Back to throw it. Gets everything he has under this one. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Now, apologies to our buddy Scott Hansen. We're going to catch up with you after this one, Scott. We're going to jump past halftime, get you right back to the start of the second half. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. Here comes the Miami offense for the opening possession of the third. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they can really use some more points on this drive. Second half begins with a run by Achane. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
It's a big strike to Hill. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow the lead coming out of halftime. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins push the lead to 2 scores now. Sanders all set to send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Browns returning their offense and this running back to the field. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. They're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They'll send their tight end right. Here's Judkins on 2nd down. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks.
tackle made by Jordan Brooks.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Ready?
Trying to throw this from the gun. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. The Browns are lined up to punt. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. Ball's in this punt at the 8. And he gets him what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out. The Dolphins and Tyreek Hill headed back out on offense. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. They'll start the drive with Achane. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Offense in the hurry up now.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw, here's Wilson. And he put everything he's got behind it. That's caught at the 25. He will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins push their lead to 15. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins take a 16-point lead.
Browns 19. Jason Sanders the kickoff for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Back out now comes the Browns offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Hey, check that. Check that. Let's go now. Go.
On the give, here's Junkins. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Unlock right. Unlock
Down
right.
they go with Junkins. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st and 10 from the 43. They'll go play action for Sanders. Throw right side, caught by Njoku. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's another Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Running this is Junkins. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Sanders will keep it. Offense wins zone read, but what a read by the defense. They blow it up for a loss of 4. 3rd down, they need 7.
Brought down back at the 29-yard line.
Throw here, 3rd down. Across his body, defenders there. It's intercepted. Jordan Brooks comes up with it. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. It's Achane on the inside give. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. And stick with Achane. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Waddle makes the catch. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
26 yards.
This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Wilson now. Flushed out of the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
The surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Ready.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds him over the middle. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Come on. Hey.
On 1st down, here's Sanders. Hits him on the out route. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Daryl Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And he's able to get this down to the 13. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Working out of the gun, Sanders escapes out to the left.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Sneak here, Sanders. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. They'll go, Judkins. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
A gain of 4 yards. That's another Browns 1st down.
Judkins. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. One more time with Judkins. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and
Just a yard away on 3rd and goal. Here's the jumbo package.
Ready.
He's going to keep this one. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Browns shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
Well, I hear you say it all the time, partner. It comes back to that word trust, and they trusted in their offense to go get those 2 points, make this a 1-score game. They do their job. Now one big play can change the entire outlook of this game tonight.
Yeah, now it becomes about complementary football. As you said, the offense did their job. Now defense, can you not just get a stop? Can you get a turnover? Maybe take it to the house yourself. Either way, that conversion puts them one snap away from a totally different ball game.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at their 49-yard line.
Here's Wilson to the air. That's a Waddle again. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out.
That's
So
good.
1st down from the 41.
1st down. It's a gain of 10.
Wilson now from the gun.
Dolphin 1st down.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for his back, Devon Achane there.
It's now 2nd.
And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Once more, it's Wilson. Downfield, this finds Waddle. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Offense is set, 1st and 10. Throwing again, here's Wilson. Headed out right. Has it in close. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away.
Jason Sanders for the extra point.
Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins lead by 15 now.
42. Browns 27. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard run.
The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency, that's got to be a sky high right now.
And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A pickup of 17. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Let's go.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Hauled in by Njoku, left side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Running right side by Moore. And they make the stop, I'm going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
7-yard gain.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. He's going to throw it again. A little screen pass for Judkins. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards.
Under the gun, here's Sanders. He's making a bid for it. And giving the 1st down on that run, partner, as Sanders slides to a stop.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide in practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9.
14 yards. That's another Browns 1st down. 1st and goal.
In the red zone now. Has the hook up again to Njoku. And he'll go down shy the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Sanders setting the pass. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 6-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd and goal.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw. He gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Hardy on the return. He stopped on the run back of the 27. The Dolphins and Tyreek Hill headed back out on offense. He has kept his pace up in the second half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with these looks all game. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. There's A-Chain up the middle. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Wilson moving fast here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
2nd down carry for A-Chain. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. So we have to pause here. Team officials saw what we did, an injured Brown, and they're tending to him now. 1st down, and they go right back to it. His effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
So now they're going to throw with Wilson. Buying some time right. It's a big strike to Hill. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Wilson to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th. Tyreek Hill to touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins lead by 15 now.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. Here's White on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Browns back out on offense. They're running back headed out once again. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 9,
To throw now is Sanders. Catch made left side by Judy. It almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37.
That's good for a Browns 1st down.
Shotgun handoff here for Dunkins. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Browns.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns facing a 15-point deficit. First and 10, gotta score immediately here. Only 1 timeout left, and that clock winding down. Back to throw. Here's Sanders. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Sean Judkins. A 7-yard pickup.
Working out of the gun, Sanders.
At the 46-yard line.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
Now to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
The members tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
That one's caught. Judy has it. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown, his second scoring catch of the game. The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the fourth.
Makes the score Dolphins 49, Browns 41.
So with less than a minute and a half to play, they must recover this onside effort. And the Dolphins get on that football. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Ooh, had to have that onside kick. Got one timeout, but not much time left. This one kind of feels like it's over.
Not a whole lot they can do, but you can't give up. Not a time to look at the clock. You got that one timeout. You got to do all you can and really hope and pray this offense fumbles the snap or screws it up here in the final minutes.
Short pass brought in. That should clinch the win for the Dolphins. That's enough for a first down. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
10 at the 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
19, Tiger.
They're going to pass it here. Pass is caught at the 9. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Miami.
So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. Here's White on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Browns and wide receiver Jerry Jeudy getting set for their next drive. And we've seen some matching touchdowns as of late, so the scoring coming at a good clip, Brock. Let's see if they can keep this up.
You know what's fun, Kate? After all of these years, I have friends that are offensive guys, friends that are defensive guys. And my friends watching this one offensively love it. The defensive guys, they're climbing up their walls.
We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Finds him over the middle. And this one does not go far. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here he is to throw. He's going for it himself. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this 4th down.
Liking 18.
Desperation time here. Returning to his go-to, it's Jeudy. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike.
17 yards. And the Browns first down.
And they get up there to clock it. 12 seconds to play. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Tag. Ready.
Sanders back to throw. And that's incomplete. With 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Come on, come on. Set. 19.
To throw. And he can escape no longer. They roll over and bring him down. So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign.
I just wanna rock. Body out of ya.
Damn.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project,
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna. I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5. That's my high. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5.
MC, make another.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, mate. Get they suit touch begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't.